So today we're going to talk about another DJI Pocket 3 expansion adapter knockoff thing. This one is by Sunnylife, and it took me a while to find this. It was $15 on eBay. And what's different about this is that it's made small. Okay, so this is made for the camera without the extender bottom. It keeps it in the most minimalist form, and it has some interesting features. It has a GoPro style tongue in the back. It has a GoPro style tongue on the bottom, and on top of that it has a 1/4-20 mount on the bottom, which is fantastic. And I like that they can fold up so everything stays neat and compact. So let's just put it in. Okay, so I have a little dilemma, and that is this cord. Let's try to fish it through. And this looks like it's going to be a challenge. Okay, so brute force, oh, there we go. Yeah. You just pull it, it goes through. Just try to straighten it out. So it's going to be, if you're going to take this on and off a lot, it's going to be a hassle, a big hassle. But if you're not, you can slide it through. And there you go. The Pocket 3 turned on without my permission. But whatever. Here we go. Let's just clip it on. So that is a tight clip. Can it go off? Because I don't see anything that's holding it over this top portion. However, yeah, it's because of that rubber backing, I can't see how this can go anywhere. And the great thing about this is, look how small it is. It only grew a little bit in bulk, but now you have a lot more functionality. And the downside is that, we'll get to the downsides in a bit. Okay, so let's just see if it stands. And it does. I mean, it's not the greatest stand. It's not completely flat, but it is a whole lot better than the factory bottom of the Pocket 3. Okay, so let's see how it works with the tripod bottom. Okay, so this one has a particularly longer screw. And it's fine. I don't see any issues with it. Wow, look how convenient that is. Okay, so that's not an issue. So is there going to be any surprise with the GoPro handle? Let's see. This is the GoPro. It's an authentic GoPro tripod, mini tripod. Nice and compact. So if you want to go this way, I mean, the mounting takes a bit of time. It's not my favorite type of mounting. There you go. It's a bit tall, but it's really convenient. I'll say that. So the bottom mounts are great. Okay, so if you're going to mount it on your chest, something like this, it's going to be, okay, so if your chest is right here, it's going to be front facing, and that's not the optimal way. However, you could always mount it on the bottom, even with the offset adapter, and you'll be fine that way. And you don't have to carry this adapter. However, that is one of the downsides. It's not a huge downside, but check this out. How do I charge? I have to take this apart. There's no way around it. Another thing missing is that, how do I get the memory out? There's no slot. How do I mount a cold shoe to this? You really can't. I mean, it does have a 1/4-20 slot in here, and you could make an adapter there if you want it upside down. So if I were to charge this, how much trouble would it be? There you go. It's not that much just to take it out and charge it and get the memory card out. And then to put it back, yeah, it's not much trouble at all, to be honest. See, that was nice and quick. So in my other videos, I have ways of carrying this DJI Pocket 3 bare like this. And will it still fit? Well, this It is a sling bag. It is roomy, and if it doesn't have enough room, it can expand. It fits just fine. Here's the other way I carry it, in my phone holder with my phone, which gives it a solid backing. And if I put it in this way, it does take up quite a bit more space if you're carrying it like this. As you can see, this thing, yeah, it takes a lot more space. So it's a tight fit now, for sure, but it fits still fine. And lastly is this cool eyeglass holder. It shouldn't be a problem, but in my previous video I did put a lot of foam cushioning on it, and now it doesn't fit because that's just way too much cushioning. So here it is going in bare. It doesn't go in all the way because it got a little bit taller. I think it's going to be okay though. Let's have a look. Here it is. So if I close it, it does wobble a bit in here. But you see that space gap? I mean that gap, that space right there. Oh yeah, it's a little bit snug. It's not wobbling as much. Do I need the cushion? Let's get this in here. Alright, so the cushion is back in there. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, it's a little snug, but it'll fit just fine with one piece of cushion. Do not add the second. It's just going to be too tight in there. All right, this is good. It feels rugged, snug. This is fantastic. So this is going to be great for a lot of users that don't care for the cold shoe mount, just want mounting points. Okay, so one downside I do note with this is this connection point right here. This is where the latch goes. There is some, I guess, strength problems, okay? It's not going to be evident until you tighten this. So if you notice this thing is tightened, when I move this around and I pull down on it, you can see it opening up. Can you see that? It bends right there. So that's not the strongest position. It's actually the weakest one of this adapter. Yeah, so this part could be better made. I do see like a metal pin going from bottom to top. So that's just one of the weaknesses of this, and I would be careful when adjusting it up and down like that. Mostly, I would probably, if I were ever to use it, it would be on a tripod similar to this, in this position. But now that there's this bottom quarter 20 mount, you know, this mount I probably won't ever use, because down here I could use this thumb mount to mount it facing towards me that easily, just using this bottom mount. And if I need to turn it away, then I could use the same bottom thumb mount. This thing is very interesting. Right off the bat, I think this is going to be my go-to setup. No need to have this extension handle. No awkward protrusions. You can mount this way or this way. On top of that, there is a substantial girth increase, and the grip is just considerably better. I was concerned about this case covering the mics, and that is a non-issue. So if you have mic issues with the wind, now you can put wind muffs on this and still have this cover on. Anyhow, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.